For my first interaction, I took an international student, Eric, from Beijing, China to one of my favorite restaurants, Applebee's. Before the trip, I was a little apprehensive on if Eric would enjoy himself, if he would enjoy the food in the restaurant we went to. I was also apprehensive on how to act. I didn't know if it would be a little different than what he is used to back at home or with his friends. I picked up Eric from his dorm around 6:30. And on the way there, I asked him if he would mind what kind of music we listened to, and he said he really didn't care. And when we got there, I asked him if he had any preference for where we sat, and he also said he didn't care. I didn't know if this was Eric just being shy, or if his personality was just really shy, or if he really just didn't care. When we got there and the waitress gave us our menus, he sat there quietly, just looking over the menu and deciding what he would want. And at this point, I thought it was a little different than what I'm used to, because when I go with my friends or my family, we usually discuss about, oh, is this what you want? What are you going to get? Different opinions, stuff like that. So this was one of the noticeable differences that I picked up on first. As dinner went on, we just talked a little bit and got a little more comfortable with each other. But throughout dinner, I noticed that Eric used extreme manners. He never had his elbows on the table. He always looked the waitress in the eye, said please and thank you every chance he got. And this made me think that dinners in Beijing must be a little more formal than they are here with friends. Here we just kick back, relax, watch some TV, have fun, laugh, talk about different things. And I could tell that Eric was a little bit apprehensive about opening up and being a little more talkative. He started to get more talkative towards the end and a little less shy, which I enjoyed. We got to talking about different things as if he went to church every Sunday, and he said he did. And we also talked about what he does for fun, and he said the major thing that he does with his friends is play video games a lot. They get on their headsets and play different war games is what he called them. And at this point, I thought it was a little different than me, because personally, my friends and I, we go out, play basketball, and I think this is not a culturally different thing. It's just more towards the personality traits. And as dinner went on, I think during the beginning, I thought I found myself acting a little more formal, using a little more manners, just because Eric was, and I think that's one of the ways he rubbed off on me. And throughout dinner, he got a little more comfortable, I got a little more comfortable, and it ended up being a really fun evening. I dropped him off, said thank you for coming out and having dinner with me, and it was a lot of fun. He actually got out and gave me a hug, which it really surprised me, because at first I really didn't peg him to be one of the type of people to get out and be really comfortable with someone after an hour of hanging out with them. This was, I think, part of his culture, because he said his family was extremely close, and that's just how they were for his entire life. I hope to continue to learn about the different cultures of Beijing. Especially, I found a lot of the things Eric had to say very interesting, and hope to keep continuing to learn about different cultures and how they are similar and different from our culture.